ladies and gentlemen, I am your general manager, Michael Norman. That is right, general manager of Monday Night Raw, fresh off the clean sweep victory that was Survivor Series for Team Monday Night Raw. Team Raw victorious in all of Survivor Series to prove that we, Monday Night Raw, is indeed the better brand. Now, enough with that. With that being said, we're going to move on to tonight. Because Monday Night Raw was the success that it was last night, I'm granting every match tonight to be a championship match. Tonight, we're going to see the Golden Truth take on the Ascension for the y.W.c Tag Team Championships. Then we're going to see a triple threat match. TJ Perkins, Kota Ibushi, the Brian Kendrick for the y.W.c Cruiserweight Championship of the World. Then we have the Raw Women's Champion, Carmella, putting her title on the line against the woman that won it for Monday Night Raw, Victoria. That's definitely going to be a good one. Stay tuned for that one. And then we have Chris Jericho. Now this may put me on the list, but he's defending his Intercontinental Championship tonight against The Miz. And then finally, rounding off the night, our main event, John Cena puts up the y.W.c World Championship against AJ Styles. That's right. Be prepared for that. It's going to be a great night. Stay tuned and enjoy Monday Night Raw.
So I set out, cross that way, to strike them down, to make them pay. But I can't hide. Whoa. And I won't hide.
Hello everybody and welcome to Monday Night Raw. Fresh out of Survivor Series where Team Raw was victorious throughout the night. I am Jimmy Bly, being joined by Christopher Pearson, Kyle Matthews. Thank you guys for joining me. What a great episode of Raw this is going to be tonight.
Definitely will be. Boy, I didn't think. I was wondering how we were going to carry off the momentum after Survivor Series, but Michael Norman announced, prior to tonight's show, it's going to be all, it's going to be basically a night of champions here. Every title going to be defended. Boy, what a night we have in store.
And let's keep in mind, too, that, of course, the supremacy, brand supremacy, if you will, in the corner of Monday Night Raw, and, of course, that put the general manager, Michael Norman, in a good mood, and every title on Raw on the line tonight. I'm really looking forward to that main event. AJ Styles will be challenging John Cena for the y.W.c Championship. That one's going to be a great one.
Yeah, I completely agree. But here we got the Golden Truth taking on the Ascension. These guys have picked up a victory over the Ascension before, but the Ascension, in a sense, has really been just unstoppable lately.
The Ascension, basically, they are at their best when their titles are on the line. So, yes, while the Golden Truth does have a pinfall victory over them, the titles were not on the line at that point. Now you're going to see Connor and Victor step it up to a new level, knowing they could lose these tag team championships that they've held for quite a number of weeks.
Yeah, they have.
Absolutely, they have fended off all challengers, including the Golden Truth one time. They're gonna have, obviously, right now gonna have to do it again here if they want to keep the tag team gold.
Well, hike there for Gold Dust.
Yep.
It's like getting
Bit of
met
a
by
football
two.
background.
Yeah, like getting hit by two safeties from the New England Patriots.
I think somebody missed a block there.
I think you're
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
The blitz was on.
Goldust superplex
Goldust.
to Victor. Man, tell ya, this is gonna be one hell of a show, and I'm looking forward to seeing what who do you guys think? Do you think the Golden Truth can pull this off?
Well, I mean, like we mentioned, they do have a pinfall victory against the Ascension, so it wouldn't totally surprise me to see them get the titles here. But the Ascension's been so good when it comes to defending their titles too.
Well, let's not forget, too, that last night it was basically just 3 traditional Survivor Series matchups. The Ascension didn't have to defend their titles last night, so they are fresh. And I think that when you're going up against Connor and Victor at 100%, like I said, with the titles on the line, I think they're a force to be reckoned with. So while, anything could happen, I don't put odds in favor of the Golden Truth tonight.
Well, as like I said, we'll have to wait and see. Right now, R-Truth getting a little bit of the upper hand here. Of course, right as I say that. Now Victor running to go tag in Connor.
Now, while I know your general manager, Jimmy, likes to boast that they had the 2-0 sweep as far as the Raw versus SmackDown Survivor Series matchups last night, let's not forget, in 2 pay-per-views time after Extreme Rules, we've got the Royal Rumble coming up. So maybe a SmackDown superstar can win that and kind of even the score.
That very well could happen. Boy, everybody's still high off Survivor Series last night. Of course, we saw the shocking y.W.c debut of Goldberg, and boy, did the place come unglued when his music hit.
It was a pop like I think I've never heard here in y.W.c. I mean, nobody, and myself included, expected that member to replace Kurt Angle was going to be Goldberg. And, like I said, from what I understand tonight, based off of the card that was delivered to us earlier here by General Manager Michael Norman, it would appear that we are not going to be seeing an appearance by Goldberg tonight. But you got to wonder if there's like some kind of a contract in the works to see Goldberg on future episodes of Raw.
That's very true, and it kind of made a point last week by saying that we were in Goldberg's hometown. So I don't know if it could be a one-off, but we all know how Michael Norman is when it comes to signing new talent to the roster. So who knows? We could very well see Goldberg here.
And I thought right there, I thought that we nearly had...
I thought it was over.
I thought we nearly had a retaining of those tag team titles. I didn't think Goldberg got there quite in time, but Charles Robinson right in position, only calling it a 2 count. Yeah, Goldust, my bad.
Yeah, like we said, we're still high off last night.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Here.
I'll tell you what, guys, I'm looking forward to SmackDown, too, because last night, Survivor Series, Team Cole knocked off Team Underdogs. We're finally going to get to find out this Thursday night the identity of that masked figure.
Absolutely. Not only did Team Cole knock off the Underdogs, they knocked them off in a clean sweep. I mean, so talk about making a statement.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Here comes Victor for the pin and a kick out by R-Truth. This has been a good tag team match. We may be the world's worst commentators when it comes to talking about a match, but I mean, you got to give us credit where credit is due, man. We have so much fun with all this stuff, and just being here witnessing this events is fun.
Hey,
and he got it.
He got him.
Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. We suck at calling matches.
Hey, the Ascension once again.
We're great We're great at talking about the future, but we suck at calling matches.
The present tense. We're not good at the present. we can hype up the future, but we can't deliver you what's going on currently on your screen live.
Ascension keeping hold of their titles. That's just one of 4 matches tonight. Or excuse me, 5. I think it's 5. 4 or 5. tonight. So it's great to see what's going to happen next. More of these championship matches. I believe up next is our Intercontinental Championship match. So Chris Jericho, we're going to see if maybe Michael Norman was going to be put on that list.
Well, I actually have talked to Chris Jericho, and I do know, Jimmy, that you were very close to being put on the list, and I am on the list.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see you on the list after.
No, I was put on the list. I was put on the list last week after last week's Monday Night Raw episode because Chris Jericho blatantly comes out. He's wearing the Intercontinental title belt, and I had the gall to call him a former Intercontinental Champion instead of the current Intercontinental Champion. So that got me on the list pretty doggone quick.
Well, you weren't wrong though. I mean, he's been champion before, and he's still champion right now.
At least he didn't call you a stupid idiot.
He was close. And how interesting this is going to be. He's going to be going up against the very first y.W.c Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. Let's remember back that Miz ended up losing the title to Baron Corbin, and then Corbin losing it to Chris Jericho. So The Miz with a chance to become the first two-time y.W.c Intercontinental Champion.
Very true.
We've got the self-proclaimed A-lister taking on the rock star here. Something's got to give.
Well, we've already seen titles on the line here with the tag team titles retained. What do you think the odds are, the chance that The Miz might be able to snatch away the IC title from Y2J?
Well, granted that he doesn't have Maurice at his side because Maurice is over on SmackDown, I give him credit and say there's a good possibility, but it's still a low possibility.
Yeah, I would take Jericho in this match. I mean, you can't beat the veteran experience that he has right now. But then again, The Miz has also been around for a while, so...
Well, I would look at the fact that The Miz, he lost the Intercontinental Championship to Baron Corbin. It was Jericho who was able to topple Baron Corbin. So if Jericho can beat the man who beat The Miz, I would think he'd be able to very easily beat The Miz and retain the title. But The Miz, he's a pretty wily veteran, too. Both of these guys willing to cut corners to be able to win a championship.
Yeah, we all know how low Chris Jericho can sink, but The Miz can sink just as low.
Chris Jericho, nice neck breaker there. Early offense by Y2J.
Miz and Jericho. Really, this is a good matchup here. We'll see. Well, it is just like how we said before. We had one championship retained tonight. We got at least two more on the line here tonight after this one.
Actually, we got three more on the line after this. We got the Cruiserweight title, Women's Championship, as well as the main event of the YWC Championship.
We'll see how many titles can change hands tonight if they do.
It's almost like having a pay-per-view after a pay-per-view, you know?
Yeah, this is one of the few times I'll give credit for Michael Norman. He's booked a very interesting Monday Night Raw tonight.
Monday Night Raw or Night of Champions? I mean, which is it here?
It's interesting too.
Hey.
I mean, we saw what good mood Michael Norman was in with the fact that Team Raw reigned supreme at Survivor Series. You gotta wonder what matchups we're gonna be seeing on SmackDown based on the demeanor of the losing commissioner Seth Cole. What matches he's gonna be putting together.
I almost thought the world was ending a little bit ago because when I arrived here at the arena, Michael Norman actually gave me a compliment. And I was like, what? That's never happened before.
Well, he very nearly gave me a hug. I was kind of in fear for my life, but anyway. I thought maybe Bailey had died and consumed his soul or something. I don't know.
Oh, look at Jericho. Good suplex going right for the pin there, but a kick out by Miz. Definitely going to have to see how things go. Miz can turn the duel. I almost said duel. Wow, this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Miz can turn this match around very quickly. God, I need to lay off the Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's okay. I think that if you make a Yu-Gi-Oh reference in the upcoming triple threat match for the Cruiserweight Championship, I think T.J. Perkins will be pretty happy with that reference.
Yeah, that's true. T.J. Perkins does look like the nerd that used to play Yu-Gi-Oh at school during lunchtime.
And how about that women's championship matchup we've got coming up? Carmella, ever since winning the title,
Jericho.
Oh, well, okay. Hi, Chris. How you doing?
Oh boy. I don't like where this is going here.
You think he might put the announce table on the list?
If he doesn't break it, probably will. Oh, he's got him on there. Oh, but the Miz with a nice reversal, trying to stay off the table.
Yeah, the Miz knows what Jericho has planned here.
Again, a reversal, keeping off the table.
They better keep an eye on Charles Robinson, too. Robinson, oh, okay, now, yep, they just noticed. I was going to say, they're spending quite a bit of time out here.
Oh, what a dropkick.
Oh, wait a minute. Setting him up. Wow. Oh, wait, I think the Miz reversed it.
He
Yeah,
did.
he did.
Wow.
One count by Miz off a great reversal.
Jericho was going. Yeah, Jericho was going for a power bomb, and Miz reversed it into a facebuster, and there's the code breaker.
Could be it right there,
Miz away. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Miz.
And there you see the Miz cutting corners,
Miz.
rake of the eyes.
Oh, a flying forearm by Jericho. Now Jericho working on the arm. Again working on the arm.
That takes away the Miz's finisher of skull-crushing finale.
The drop kick by Jericho. We've got Chris Jericho here, the man of 1,001 moves. He also wrote a book about that, I believe.
I think that's where the original list came from.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's Miz going for here?
Oh!
Oh my God!
Wow!
Uh-oh, Miz calling for something.
Looks like he might be setting up for that skull-crushing finale.
Ooh, good clothesline there. Where's Miz going? Oh, he missed. He went for an elbow drop and missed.
No, he hit it on target. He elbowed the canvas.
True.
Jericho had that scouted perfectly there.
Snapmare into a submission, but it's like the Miz had his right foot under the bottom rope. Roll up.
Oh, roll up Jericho. Oh, Jericho. Miz trying to steal it. Now Jericho reverses.
And he got
it.
The veteran savviness of Chris Jericho, realizing the counter, and so far 2 for 2 in Raw champions retaining their gold.
We'll have to see. I believe up next is our women's championship match. Now, Christopher, you were saying something earlier about Carmella. You'd like to continue?
Yeah, I was basically saying, that Carmella, the only time that she's put her championship on the line was against Maria. Now she's going to have to put it against the powerhouse of Victoria, who had a great showing in the SmackDown vs. Raw Women's Survivor Series matchup last night. I think this may be Carmella's biggest task since winning the Raw Women's Championship.
I would agree with you on that one big time.
Yeah, but Carmella, like the Ascension, has really proven, that she deserves to have the title. She deserves to be the champion.
Yeah, but she also hasn't faced a powerhouse like Victoria either.
Well, this is going to be a real test for her here. But some people they just rise to the occasion whenever the title is on the line. We've seen it with the Ascension, and we've seen it so far from Carmella. Let's see if that continues.
Well, let's also not forget, too, in last night's Survivor Series matchup, 5 out of the 6 women on either side of the ring had been in the developmental NXT organization at one point or another. Victoria was the only one who hadn't, but she has loads more experience than Carmella does.
I'd agree to that one. Charles Robinson rings the bell, and this match has begun. Victoria wasting no time trying to put Carmella down.
And that's what she's got to do, try and get the upper hand here as early as possible, wear Carmella down. You know, as I said, I gave the Ascension the favorable prediction in their tag team defense. I gave Chris Jericho the favorable advantage in his IC title defending, but you know, in this one, I'm kind of getting a feeling in my bones we could see a title change.
I think so too. Carmella's a strong champion, don't get me wrong, but she has, like I said before, she has not faced a powerhouse like Victoria.
Nice suplex there by Victoria. What do you think? Do we call her the Brock Lesnar of the women's division?
Could be. Never know. She is very strong.
And here we see
Wow.
Victoria. Yeah, Victoria's not giving Carmella any room to be able to muster any offense at all. What a kick!
Oh! Not only that, but did you just hear the sound of those punches that she's landing to Carmella?
Yeah.
Or Carmella answering back with some punches of her own. Oh, but that probably just angered Victoria.
Oh, and going right down there to the knee, and oh wow, a drop kick right to the back of the head. Victoria, one of those 5-tool wrestlers, aerial offense, power, technical wrestler.
Lou
Thesz pressed by Carmella.
Carmella doesn't seem to be very intimidated, though, by Victoria. That's a good thing for her.
It's kind of hard to be intimidated when you're getting the crap pounded out of you, though.
Right.
That's very true. Oh my god! What a freaking headbutt.
And Victoria, we've seen times where her mental stability seems to waver, and right there, it looks like she's getting pretty fired up. I would not want to be Carmella right now, because it looks like Victoria's ready to take things to a whole new level.
Absolutely.
Man,
wow, she's just using her head.
Those headbutts, just devastating. Oh, wow, I think Carmella may have just caught her on the bridge of the nose with her foot, and that stunned Victoria.
I mean, I heard the term using your head before, but I didn't mean that literally. Carmella trying to muster some offense now.
Yeah, doing a good job right now. It got the upper hand and is keeping the pressure on.
Trying to keep Victoria grounded.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. Well, so much for grounding Victoria.
Uh-oh. Speaking of grounding Victoria.
Look out, Charles.
Going.
Oh, man.
What? Did she land her feet?
I think she did.
Did she just do a moonsault? A moonsault coup de grace. I guess that's the easier way to say it.
Could we have a new champ?
Put her away?
And yes, we do.
And we do. Wow.
Almost the version of the rack attack there on Carmella, and that's all it took. New women's champ on Raw.
Basically, total domination just now.
Absolutely.
Well, up next is our triple threat elimination style cruiserweight championship match. I wonder who's going to walk out of here the cruiserweight champion. Damn, do we really get around this world? Here comes the y.W.c cruiserweight champion, T.J. Perkins.
And T.J. Perkins going to have his head on a swivel in this one, because he's going to have to try and make sure that he doesn't get pinned or submitted and lose the title.
That's true.
He's not going up against one opponent, he's going up against two.
Elimination style triple threat match, so he could. All it's going to take is for him to get pinned or submitted, and we're going to have a guaranteed new champion.
And I believe this is a no disqualification match too. So.
Yep.
Hey, Jimmy, I want you to cast your memory back. When's the last time Ibushi was in a cruiserweight title match?
I know it's been probably around the early parts of y.W.c. back when we first started.
It was back the second pay-per-view of y.W.c. at Payback when he took on the then champion Tajiri, and it was a dominating matchup. So we're going to have to see. I've understood that Ibushi has spent some time down in NXT since then trying to restyle himself. We'll see if we might see a brand new, maybe a version 2.0 of Ibushi here tonight in this triple threat match.
We very well could be. As you see the referee, Charles Robinson, holding up the prize. That is the Cruiserweight Championship, and he quickly runs out of the way after ringing the bell.
You know, that is a smart move right there by Charles Robinson, as much abuse as he takes in these matches.
Wow, did you just see that already off the bat, the double team between Ibushi and Tajiri. TJ Perkins, and look at that, double RKO.
Oh, wow, and there's a drop kick. You know, you mentioned Charles Robinson running over the corner. He's been given a couple of...
No, shush. We can't talk about Robinson, or else he'll go down, remember that.
Well, I was just going to say, he's been given a couple of, criticism-like looks over here, glances over here. Kyle, I'm not exactly sure what that's all about.
Kyle, what did you do to Charles Robinson?
I just pointed out some facts, and somehow I was proven right. I don't know how that happened, but...
Now they're double teaming TJ Perkins.
Smart, why not? Eliminate the champion and make it one-on-one amongst yourselves and guarantee a brand new cruiserweight champion.
I'll tell you, you'll never know what's in store when you watch a cruiserweight championship match.
Absolutely not.
TJ Perkins up already.
Man.
And just throws Ibushi off the top rope.
Ibushi, meet Canvas.
TJ Perkins, meet Charles Robinson.
Well, Charles Robinson very light on his feet, skipping out of that corner there.
Oh, here's something I never thought we'd see. A double RKO out of TJ Perkins and Brian Kendrick.
Now, maybe putting their differences aside, at least for this matchup, to try and eliminate one of their opponents. I mean, that's the thing about a triple threat match. You want to get rid of somebody as soon as possible, because not only does that make the odds greater for you to become champion.
Hold up. Kick out at one. Continue, set. Whoever you are.
Charles Robinson Jr. It gives you the opportunity, to be able to have it be a one-on-one matchup, and then really be able to deliver a lot of your conventional offense.
Did you see that kick by Kota Ibushi?
I think TJ Perkins got a better look at it than I did. Double your pleasure?
You mentioned conventional offense. What is conventional offense for a cruiserweight?
Good point.
TJ Perkins doing the smart thing, just sitting back watching these guys go at it.
Why not?
Absolutely. Let the other two wear each other out and eliminate one, and then then take advantage. Smart move.
Remember when Ibushi went for something?
You remember I said that it was going to be interesting to see how Ibushi was in this matchup. He's been the one that's delivered, it seems, the most offense so far. So maybe that time down in NXT has really helped him out.
Oh, what a good move there by Ibushi. Goes for the pin. You're going to try to eliminate Brian Kendrick. Only a 2 count.
Look at this, and TJ Perkins says, here, let me try.
It only gets a 1 count out of Perkins.
Yeah, you notice that TJ Perkins, he just allowed Ibushi to cover Brian Kendrick, and then vice versa. They're not trying to break up the pinfall because you want that person eliminated.
Goes for a pinfall again. Ooh.
Wow.
Seems like Ibushi and TJ Perkins are on the same page here.
Oh, look at this. Oh, shade of the Hardy Boys.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh. What's Perkins doing here?
Oh! He's getting driven into the canvas, to answer your question. Nice DDT reversal.
I'm a little bit surprised that it seems like an alliance between Ibushi and TJ Perkins formed. You'd think it would be between Kendrick and Ibushi to try to eliminate the champion, but something's come up here.
Or double teaming. T.J. Perkins about took himself out
I
pretty much.
think
right
he
there.
did. Yeah, that really hurt him as
Look
he
at
missed.
Ibushi go. Look at Kota Ibushi go.
This is definitely a much different Kota Ibushi tonight than what we saw back when he tried taking the title away from Tajiri a number of months ago.
Look at these guys work. Look at them.
Good grief.
Look at them. I feel so
think-
bad for Brian Kendrick.
I think Brian Kendrick has been busted open after that.
Uh-oh. T.J. Perkins has Ibushi up. Oh, knee to the face.
Well, there goes that alliance.
But yeah, I think I was right. I think Brian Kendrick has been busted open.
Oh, look at this. Double team leg drop by Perkins and Kendrick. Oh, and Kendrick,
Perkins,
Captain's hook.
Kendrick's got his submission in.
Captain's hook is in. Will Kota Ibushi be the first one out? And he taps.
Taps out to the captain's hook, leaving just T.J. Perkins and Brian Kendrick. Man, I was going to say, Ibushi was out. Uh-oh. I thought he was going for it again. He's
Nope,
got
an armbar instead.
Boy, it sure seemed like Ibushi was in control of this match, and all of a sudden he's the first one eliminated. Funny how things change.
Wow, T.J. Perkins didn't even flinch at that move. Uh-oh.
Full Nelson in there. Trying to wear down Perkins.
Is he gonna tap? Are we going to have a new champion?
He could pass out. Perkins trying to fight. Oh, wow.
And breaks the lock.
That was impressive.
Got to give this now. If Kendrick wins this match, he will definitely have earned it.
No doubt.
Oh boy. Uh-oh, what's T.J. Perkins looking? Oh, what a splash.
That
Goes
could
for
do
the
it.
pin on Kendrick. Is that enough? And it is. T.J. Perkins holds on to the championship.
Well, the odds were
Impressive
against
victory
him.
there by Perkins. Yeah, the odds were against him right there, but he was able to survive the match and retain the title.
Good job, T.J. Perkins. To the drawing board, it looks like, for both Kota Ibushi and Brian Kendrick. Well, up next, it's the main event. It's the main event, the one we've all been waiting for. Here comes the y.W.c World Champion. Our very famous crowd letting John Cena know what they think about him.
It's like water off the back of a duck for John Cena.
Holding up the prize that is the y.W.c World Championship. John Cena runs his way into the ring.
Yeah, but ever since winning that y.W.c championship, I mean, Samoa Joe, yeah, he was definitely a really strong opponent for Cena, but I think he may be up against his toughest challenge yet in the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Absolutely, AJ Styles. He says Michael Norman approached him right after their match and says, "You are getting a y.W.c World Championship match on Monday Night Raw." Here it is now. AJ Styles looking to try to take the y.W.c World Championship away from John Cena.
And let's not forget, too, AJ Styles got the winning pin in that Survivor Series matchup last night when he hit the Styles Clash and pinned CM Punk to give the win to Raw.
Question is, though, like, what kind of condition is Styles in after that match last night? I mean, we didn't see Cena at Survivor Series, so Cena might have the upper hand in that regard.
That is a good point.
But let's also not forget that a week ago, Cena was in a pretty good match against, a pretty physical match against Samoa Joe. So, was a week enough time to recuperate from that for Cena?
We'll have to wait and see. Ugh.
I mean,
Oh, what a DDT.
AJ Styles, a lot of good things could happen from rather humble beginnings. Who would think that AJ Styles would be on the winning team at Survivor Series, have a title shot, maybe even become the y.W.c champion, and all because he got a pinfall victory over James Ellsworth.
Right? As Cena had a sit-down powerbomb just now, a little bit on AJ Styles. Oh, what's this? Oh, what a gutbuster by John Cena.
Oh, man, AJ Styles, nice suplex there.
AJ Styles is fired up heading into this matchup.
Absolutely. With that pressed by John Cena.
Nice takedown there by Cena on AJ Styles. Right now, both of them seem to be 50-50 in the offense they're mustering. There's a neck breaker, swinging neck breaker by the Phenomenal One.
AJ Styles just trying to stay one up on John Cena. It's kind of what you have to do. Try to out-wrestle John Cena. Try to stay one up on him.
You don't see Cena.
Nice drop kick there.
Yeah, you don't see him do that very often, but I think Cena realizes he's got to pull out all the stops here tonight against AJ Styles.
Yeah. I agree with that one. But once again, you never really know. AJ Styles, what's he doing here? Dropping the knee right on John Cena.
Oh, man, what a DDT.
Well, Styles seems to have, recovered from that match last night. I don't know if he's going pure adrenaline or not, but he's holding his own right now. That is for sure.
Oh, what a good insecurity kick. Right to John Cena. John Cena could be loopy at this point. He's taken so much abuse from John Cena.
And from what I remember, guys, too... man!
John Cena just said F you.
And from what I remember, guys, of last night's matchup, Styles spent the longest in that matchup between himself, Michael Norman, and Goldberg. So he would definitely be the more worn. Whoa, and, well... Super Cena?
I don't know what we just saw there, but yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Well, whatever he did, it scared. Yeah, whatever it did, it scared Kyle's mic.
Yeah, it did.
Hip toss back into the ring by Cena, unceremoniously dumping AJ back into the ring.
Oh, good kick and a good clothesline there by AJ Styles.
Only a 2 count, though, is Cena able to power her out pretty easily. Well, this isn't a tag match, but some fan out there wants somebody to tag him in.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was a handicap match of some sort, apparently, this guy must think, but...
Oh, no. John Cena in. None of these superstars able to hit a finisher yet. Wow, is that a cross body by
I think
John
it was.
Cena there?
Flying cross body.
And a hip toss.
Right now, Cena seeming to get the upper hand. Lifts Styles up, power bomb. Now just hammering away on AJ Styles, and now going in for the pin.
Goes for the pin. Is that we? No, AJ kicks out at 2. And I almost thought we were going to have a new champion.
I thought we were, yeah.
Or not a new champion, a champion retained. Sorry.
Oh, well, we nearly had a flat Charles Robinson.
Come on, Charles.
Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh!
Oh, the Hurricane Rana from the top rope. And look at Cena immediately got to his knees.
Boy, Cena,
Goes for the pin. Go ahead, continue, Kyle.
Just off that Hurricanrana, I mean, Cena looks like his back bounced off the canvas right there. I mean, a huge impact for him.
Oh, Styles whipped into the turnbuckle. Cena setting up for
Cena
something.
calling for something here.
Looked like he was setting up for the AA, but instead deciding to continue to ground and pound away on AJ Styles.
Gut wrench slam by John Cena. That's something we don't usually see.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Shoulder tackles.
Shoulder tackles. Oh, and a good back body drop-ish. Not enough to put Styles away. No, Styles kicks out at 2.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Hey!
Adjustment. Is that enough to put AJ away? 1.
That could be it.
Whoa!
No, AJ kicked out at 1.
Whoa!
Wow. You don't see that every day.
Oh, but look at this. Oh, look at Cena. Oh, man. Oh!
Oh!
That could do
What
it.
does that even look like?
And it
And
does.
that's it.
John Cena continuing to evolve, continuing to step up his game, add new moves to his repertoire. That's what he needed to do to retain against
Big
Styles.
Big match John shows up once again.
Well, thank you guys for joining us for a Monday Night Raw. We got 4 champions that stayed the same, 1 new one. We'll see you next week.